Have you ever heard the saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder? While there's truth to it, it's important to realize that making someone miss you isn't about playing games. Instead, it's about understanding human psychology and striking the right balance. In today's video, we're diving into 15 psychological tips on how to make a woman miss you, not through coldness or manipulation, but by knowing exactly when and how to step back. It's a fine line that many get wrong, often thinking that ignoring her means being cold or distant. That approach rarely works. Instead, I'll guide you through ways to create a genuine longing for your presence, while maintaining respect and sincerity. Number 1. Avoid being perpetually on their radar. One common mistake people make is being too available. Constant texting, calling, or checking in sends the message that you lack personal goals or a purpose outside of the relationship. You might think you're showing affection, but what you're actually doing is robbing her of the chance to miss you. Imagine eating the same meal every day. It becomes monotonous, right? The same thing happens when you're always accessible. Humans are naturally drawn to what isn't easy to get. We crave things that have perceived value, and that applies to relationships as well. By giving her some space, you stir up her curiosity. She'll start to wonder about you, think about the things you do, and reflect on the times you've shared. Constant availability, on the other hand, can come across as desperation, and let's be real, that's not attractive. Now, this isn't about playing mind games or deliberately ignoring her. It's about showing that you have a full life and goals outside of the relationship. The key is balance. Your absence creates the opportunity for her to miss you. When you're always present, there's no room for that longing to grow. Number 2, ensure you have a balanced life. It's incredibly attractive when someone is happy and satisfied in their own life. Women are drawn to men who have their own passions, hobbies, and goals. While you're stepping back from constantly reaching out, make sure you're using that time to live fully. Do things that make you happy, whether it's hanging out with friends, pursuing a hobby, or working on your career or fitness goals. Not only will this naturally draw her interest, but you'll also be enriching your own life. When you're not solely focused on her, it sends a powerful message. You're a whole, complete person, with or without her presence. This dynamic makes your interactions much more valuable and keeps her thinking about you when you're apart. Number 3, value your time. Your time is one of the most precious things you have, and how you manage it can have a big impact on how others perceive you. If she reaches out, don't drop everything to respond instantly. It's okay to take your time, finish what you're doing, and then reply when you're ready. Doing this sends a subtle message that you're not desperate and that you have a life of your own. But this doesn't mean being rude or making her wait endlessly. The point is to value your time enough to not abandon everything the moment she contacts you. This kind of restraint makes her appreciate your responses even more. It also shows that you're someone who is in demand, not only by her, but by the world around you. When she sees that your attention is valuable, she'll crave it more. Number 4, ignite the flames of jealousy strategically. Jealousy, when used carefully, can be a powerful tool. Now, I'm not talking about manipulating or intentionally hurting someone, but sometimes a little bit of jealousy can spark longing. One way to do this is by showcasing your social life. Share photos or stories of yourself enjoying time with friends or engaging in activities that make you happy. When she sees you having a good time without her, it subtly reminds her that you're not waiting around for her. This can trigger a sense of desire as she begins to realize that she could be missing out on sharing those moments with you. Be careful, though. This isn't about rubbing your social life in her face or deliberately making her feel left out. It's about showing that you're thriving, even when she's not around. Done right, this approach creates a healthy sense of longing without damaging your connection. Number 5, avoid falling for attention bait. We've all been there. You get a casual message, maybe a quick emoji or a hey out of nowhere. It can be tempting to respond immediately, but resist that urge. Replying right away every time can make you seem too available, and as we discussed, Human nature craves what isn't always there. If you're constantly available to respond to casual messages, it sends a signal that you're just waiting for her attention. Instead, let some time pass before replying. This creates an element of mystery and shows that you're not living for her texts. It also raises your perceived value in her eyes, making her put in more effort to connect with you. That wraps up our journey into the subtle art of making someone truly miss you. Remember, these strategies aren't about manipulation. They're about creating genuine connections and enhancing your own life. If you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into human psychology and relationships. Your support helps us create more content like this. Until next time, thanks for watching.